Yes, I know, Claudia. It's the first time I've been on television with my hair messed up. I know that. And I do miss you and Connor, everybody back in the studio. But today is a very important day because we're going to talk about hair and thinning hair. And We Grow Hair Indy is with us today. Darren, how are you?
Doing great, Tony. Thank you.
I know that if you drive up 65 North, sometimes you'll see those billboards that say We Grow Hair Indy. And you're like, I wonder what that is. Darren, what is that?
Yeah, that's our hair restoration company. So we've been in business for over 17 years now, completed over 13,000 hair transplants. We don't just do hair transplants, we do everything related to hair, but one of only 2 places in the entire country to offer the ARTIS robotic FUE and the procedure you're going to be having, multi-unit hair grafting.
We're going to talk a little bit later about me getting into that game because I saw the results of my show partner. You'll meet him in a second. But these guys are different than any other hair restoration place, correct?
Yeah, just the experience and expertise, and this is what we do. So we're not a place that does something with the face one day and hair the next. Hair is what we do, and we come into this with, as I said, over 17 years of experience, and we have guys from all over the country, outside the country, permanent natural results, and as I said, every available medically proven solution.
This place is next generation, and the reason I'm driving to Indianapolis is because there's only several places in the country that do this procedure, this treatment, this way, so that's why I'm doing it. But right now, we're going to learn Dwight Witten's story and why he went to We Grow Hair Indy. Boy, look at that right there. That's my partner, my buddy, Dwight Witten, and the reason I'm going in to We Grow Hair Indy on March 23rd. I bring him in now. Dwight, how are you, sir?
Listen, man, UGLY, I didn't have no alibi. I was ugly. I had this big skin yarmulke on here. I looked like a sea monster. What really got me the most is when I would be leaving the grocery store, and you look up at the screen, I would see it every time. I said, honey, I got to get rid of this. I was miserable.
Yeah, it's terrible. And when he walked in the door, you knew you could help him, Darren.
Yeah, we did. So large crown area, and one of the things we do is we tailor what we do based on the type of hair loss. This was perfect for multi-unit hair grafting. That's our trademark procedure. Allows us to transplant more hair in a single procedure, permanent natural results. Great hair. We were really excited.
You saw the before. Now let's take a look at the
out.
after here. Darren, explain what you did there.
So when you rebuild a crown area like this, you want to rebuild that natural swirl pattern. Really important. So we're not just throwing some follicles in there. We're copying the natural swirl pattern that you had prior to the hair loss, so you get a permanent natural look. And it's a really artistic procedure in a crown like this.
Now you think you're cool. But doing this procedure, you had apprehensions. Are you kind of like, am I going to admit I'm going bald?
I had apprehensions about talking to my wife. She encouraged me, believe it or not. And I said, let's get this done. And now after the procedure, I know that I'm not the only guy that felt like this, because every single time Susan and I go out to eat on a Friday night, whatever, concert, wherever we at, someone wants to come up and see the back of my head.
That's true.
It never fails. It happened Saturday when we were all out to dinner. And I say, yeah, look at it, get in there, and they're amazed. I'm not the only one that felt like this, and I'm so grateful that I had it done.
And Darren, the process, he drove up by himself. Yep. You stay in the hotel the night after, just kind of hang out. Yep. So if he can go by himself, this is a pretty easy procedure.
Yeah, it's about a 5-hour procedure. You're in the clinic for about 5 hours. Procedure itself's about 4 hours. A little bit of conscious, mild sedation to start, so it's very comfortable. You've got a team that specializes 100% in hair transplants. We do want to see you the next day. We guarantee the growth, so we stand behind what we do. So part of that is a follow-up and a check-in the next day. Takes 12 months for the hair to grow in fully. So we're with you and guiding you right through that process. You see about 50% of the growth 4 months into the procedure.
Can I just say that after I had this done, people that had procedures done elsewhere were telling me their experience, and it was several trips, several painful trips. And by the way, it doesn't even look, it looks like rows of corn. This looks like it is. It's my real hair and it's natural growth.
One treatment.
Look at that.
That's it.
I was in the chair for just a couple hours, and that was it.
Well, you've talked me into it.
All right.
I'm going to do it. I'm going to go up to Indianapolis where We Grow Hair Indy. You see the billboards. You see us talking about it. And not just Dwight. You got Tony, too, that's going to do the procedure. And guess who did it in 2005?
Yeah. 2005, one procedure. 80% of our guys
Look
get
at this
one
good-looking guy, huh?
This guy's going to be the second best looking person at WHAS.
Hey, wait a minute.